Good evening. Good evening. It is Thursday. It is July. Let me look at the calendar. Oh, it is already July 29th. Boy, is that hard to believe. July 29, 2021. It's time for another Tate and Triumph. Time to talk about the celebrations, the good things that have been going on in your life. I want to talk about tonight. Today I started listening to a book. The book is titled The Power of Purpose by Les Brown. I just started the book, but something in there caught my attention. He was talking about what are you doing to achieve your dreams? And he talked about, for example, when he decided that he would like to start doing some public speaking, different steps he had to take. And it made me think back. What, had, what in 2020, when the world kind of changed, what did you do during that time to advance your dreams? Now, that's a silly question, isn't it? But here's what got me to thinking about it. I was just at the point where I was wanting to step out as a speaker. No possibilities. Now, that, to prepare for speaking, I did do some things to go towards achieving that dream. For example, I joined Toastmasters. I gained confidence. I learned about speech writing. I was able to practice my speaking and learn to read an audience, learn how to speak and develop. So I worked a little bit that way. Now, 2020 comes along. What do? We can't do that. Did something really outside of my comfort zone, and that was stepping into technology. I want to celebrate technology. Because of technology, I knew I had to sit in front of the camera. I don't like to sit in front of the camera. About 47 weeks ago, I think, a friend and I decided that we would start doing a weekly Facebook Live event. Now, this was good for me for two reasons. One, I knew I needed to practice sitting in front of the camera, but also I needed the accountability of that other person. You see, I tried doing it by myself, but because I didn't have a time commitment, it was real easy to ignore. Well, now I know that I've got a partner in it, and I've got to be online at 9:30 for her. The accountability helped. We can celebrate through the technology of what we have done over the past year. Now, all of our episodes you can find on our Facebook page, or you can find it on my YouTube channel. Hint, hint. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Anyway, if you were to look back at some of the first ones, I hope that when you were to compare them to my recent ones, you'll find out that I've grown a little bit. Now, I could have waited until everything was perfect. It doesn't work that way. So, thanks to the past year, thanks to the technology available, thanks to friends and encouragement, I can celebrate that Sherry and I just finished 46, I think it was our 46th episode this week. So, the way I'm looking at today as I was reading this book, my thought was my celebration, believe it or not, is technology. Because of technology, we were able to take a difficult moment and use it for learning. Many higher education schools went online. Many people stepped up and said, well, I'm not a professional at this, but you know what? I have these skills. Let me share them with you. And a lot of people stepped up and found their security. They found a whole new world for themselves. And they're celebrating that. So, as silly as it is, my celebration tonight is technology. What has technology allowed you to do over this past year? How many Zoom meetings have you been on? Okay, I know we're all tired of the Zoom meetings, but they kept us going, didn't they? They kept us connected. So, along with the technology, what are some other things that you're celebrating today? Look back. Look back where you were a year ago. How far have you come? You may not be where you want to be today, but look how much further you are than you were a year ago. Acknowledge that. Celebrate that. Now, let's think ahead. Imagine it's another year in advance and you're looking back on today. How far did you go between here and there? What are you doing to pursue your dream? Think about that. Celebrate. Share in the comments. And then come back, watch for my next pop up next Thursday, and we'll do some more celebrating. The world of negativity, let's look for the positive. Until next week.